Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Happy March. It's Katrin with my co-host Josie. Little Josie Babu. Oh, I'm excited to be starting this new month, honestly. I need a lot of luck on my side. But that's how it feels. I'm feeling very lucky, but having kind of a tough time getting through this winter, so that's what brought me to talking about journaling and talking about this topic I love so much. So, let's get into it. So, what is journaling and what is journaling to me? So, journaling to me is just a special space where you can feel free to write whatever is in your mind on paper. Just getting all that jumble and brain fog, brain mess into your head onto paper and just really express yourself. I find journaling works best for me when I just get lost in it. That is the goal, just to let your mind flow and your thoughts flow. And it's just extremely special, sacred, and everyone should do it. Journal. Journaling is the best way of talking to yourself, in my opinion. I also think when you take things from your mind and put them on paper, you realize what your mentality is, what your mindset is, where you currently sit, the way you view the world, and what actions and thoughts you exhibit in real life that you might want to change or that you might want to improve, or your greatest strengths and weaknesses. So I think a lot about talking what's on your mind helps you to take action about things that you don't like or things that you love. What is calling to you and speaks to you the most, or what has bothered you the most, obviously tells you a lot about yourself, and it can help you to just take actions to change things. It's basically a starting point. I think that's what I view journaling as. It helps you go through things. I also believe it fosters your creativity. I find it sometimes hard, at least for me lately, to do that, except for video editing. That's really what I felt the most creativity through. But it truly is a space where you can just try out new ideas, like write a short story or write, I don't know, script, an iMovie you're working on with your friends, really anything. So you can be as creative as you want, or POV, like I'm a ladybug on a toadstool or something. You can describe what the world looks like from a ladybug's perspective. Truly anything, you can just be as creative as you want with it. Why have I been called to journal so much lately? Well, honestly, I've just been having a weird time starting this year off. I went into it with a lot of resolutions, and I, like some people, have trouble actually carrying them out. And just been feeling kind of insecure in some weird ways. I just kind of feel like I'm in a limbo, honestly, floating aimlessly. I know it sounds like glass half empty type of vibe, but I just truly don't know what I'm doing. I also feel like I've lost quite a bit of my creativity, and I think I need to journal more and delete or spend much less time on my screen to get that back. And I'm not talking about creativity that you get from a TikTok craft, or I'm talking about the creativity that comes from within. I think a lot of people are very creative and they express it super well on the internet. But if you're like me, it's hard to consume all that creativity and not feel so small. It's the weirdest thing. So what prompted this the most was Lunar New Year, and I saw people making journaling prompts, and this is the first time I've truly heard and listened to more about the Chinese New Year, which is such a shame. I actually was born in the year of the horse. So this year is the year of the fire horse, which is kind of a year where I need to ward off bad luck, wear lots of red, and basically protect my peace, protect myself. And there's so much more I really do want to get more educated on. So here are some of the prompts that I will be following and filling out probably later tonight, but some that are inspiring me to just get back into it. So first I want to talk about some more transformative prompts, some more reflective prompts upon how you present yourself. So here is what I've brewed up today. I've been feeling kind of in a funk in the past week. Today I felt okay-ish, but I really needed this. So here are some prompts I'm going to be filling out tonight. Okay, first is, moving forward this year, what is a version of myself I want to leave behind? I think this is very important to realize. There are some facets of my life that I do want to get rid of, and what self I want to take moving forward, and what I do not care for, what lesser versions of myself I'm okay with leaving in the past. Next what are some habits I'm looking to replace throughout this next month, throughout these next few weeks, that I just want to get rid of straight from the source. And what can I replace them with? What do I want to use with my phone time or my time I spent complaining? What can I use to replace those? Phone time, I'd much rather replace them with a habit I've left in the dust, or a hobby I've left in the dust, which is trying to learn how to crochet or trying to learn how to DJ. I've left that in the dust, and I think I really want to replace all my phone time with things that fill my cup, because being on my phone really does nothing for me, and I don't remember 90% of the information I consume, so that is very telling. Next is more of a sweeter thing. What is the sweetest memory that you've had so far this year? I've definitely had quite a few, and I'm excited to just look back upon what's happened already. It's already been 8 weeks?
Wow!
8 weeks into the new year, which is actually crazy to me. Next is, how aligned am I with the boundaries I've created, and what can I do to strengthen them? I think, at least for me, I find a tough time declaring myself as a true people pleaser, but I think in some ways I have people pleaser tendencies, and I think I just let those boundaries go a lot of the time. What is one goal that I am wanting to be consistent with? And for me, right now, that goal is YouTube. So that is something I'm working to stay consistent with. As long as you have one thing, I think a lot of the things can just build off from that once you get better at that one thing. So, YouTube, now I want to go to the gym more, and now you can fit more time in to do this. I just owe it all to Atomic Habits. She's the GOAT. What are positive stimuli that keep me on track for my goals and my ambitions, and what are negative stimuli that derail me from what I'm trying to accomplish day to day? What is this chapter or season calling me to do? I think this one is huge. Currently I'm feeling very wintry. I want to stay inside, but I don't really say it. I've been thinking a lot about how you live your day-to-day life is how you live the rest of your life, and that kind of scares me sometimes. So more of, what do I want to get from my mundane days? What do I want to get out of my normal days? What is something that is important to me that I want to get done at least daily? What is an ideal day like to me? What do I want to get out of it? Who is the person I'm looking to create this year? I'm trying to sculpt this year. Who am I trying to form? What is the highest version of myself? And how can I get there? What are some steps I can use to get there? And what is my dream life? What is my dream vision of myself? Put it on paper, write who you want to be, and pretend you are that person. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have a mix, and sort of a mixing pot of ambitions, and I just don't know where they all align yet. So I think that's what this will be helpful for. Then also a New Year's resolution check-in. How am I doing with that? What can I adjust? What is realistic? What is my true goal? What do I want to get out of this new year? What is one thing where it's like, you look back at 2026, it's like, that's the year I got better at this. Or I learned how to do this. Or I spent more time doing this. It's a fun prompt. When do I feel most alive? What excites me the most? What makes me feel the most alive in this season or chapter of my life? Lastly, as a part of this segment, what do I need to do more intentionally and slowly? For me, it's just more menial things like brushing my teeth, washing my face. I think a lot of us, tend to spend a little more time stressing out or trying to do things as quickly as we can. It kind of stresses out our nervous system. Like for me, I brush my teeth, wash my face so fast because I dread it. And it's just like, why? Why do I have to dread that? Why do I have to make it something I have to force myself to do so quickly? I could spend hours on my phone, but why is it such a task to brush my teeth and wash my face? What can I do more intentionally, and what can I take that sped up time away from? I guess, in a sense. If that makes any sense. Okay. Now, here are some fun spring journal prompts that I have to kick off this season because obviously, I'm trying to live in the moment, but I am extremely, extremely, extremely excited for spring. And I just feel like most people, I have a little bit of a seasonal affective disorder thing going on. So I think these prompts will help me get excited for what's to come and just think about more what I can do now to get excited for the new season. What are some spring activities that you're excited to do the most? What is your favorite day or event in the spring? If it's someone's birthday or holiday or just a random day that you do something fun. How would you describe yourself when you are the most in bloom in all areas? When do you feel the most yourself? When do you feel the most happy, fulfilled, and successful? You're just in bloom, you're radiating. When do you feel like that? And how can you get yourself to feel like that more? What is your favorite flower? What is your favorite time of day? Even down to the minute. Like you really like 7:53. I don't know. Or sunrise or evening time. Your favorite hour. Favorite. Maybe you're a big lunch enjoyer. I don't know. What are you leaving behind this winter season? Again, it seems sort of repetitive, but what cold habit or what cold mentality that you just want to shake off? What do you want to get rid of? What is a special dish, cookies or cakes, like something you want to bake or cook this spring that you're really excited to try? I, for one, I have Miffy cookie cutters and I want to make some flatbread matcha cookies. I really want to do that. What is something in your life that makes you feel lucky, whether it's big or small? What makes you feel the most lucky? What family member do you want to spend more time with this season? What is your favorite daily ritual that you would feel like it's not a day being yourself without doing? It's just fun to think about. Oh, man, that was a lot of prompts. But yeah, these are just some things I'm excited to talk about and journal about tonight, which I was also very excited to share with you. I hope this inspires you to journal more, create fun ideas for yourself. This helped me to exercise the creative muscle in my mind. So even without journaling, just talking about it literally already exercised that muscle in my brain for me. But yeah, I hope this inspires you to journal more and let me know if you want a part two that you want to hear more about. And yeah, that is all. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely month, especially I hope you're very lucky. I hope you have endless luck this month. Lots of green, lots of luck. For me, lots of wearing red, warding off the bad things.
And the bad energy.
Yeah, I wish you all the best, and hopefully we will talk soon in my next video. Alright, ciao. Who is the looking? Oh my god. You want to utilize which I was also very excited to share with you. I see you. I see you.